Maybe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Today I'm doing a college advice video. I don't know if I'm qualified to give anyone advice, but you know, we're gonna do it anyway. I sound all congested, well, because I am, and also I'm really hyped up because when you get free coffee, you know, you just gotta drink it all, right? Am I right? Anyway, for real, today I'm going to be doing like a how to find your major. I don't even know what to call this, but basically just advice on like how to make it easier for deciding your major. I am an English major. I'm a junior. I declared my sophomore year at the beginning, like first 2 weeks in. Basically, I came into school really interested in psychology, but once I like took a bunch of classes in it, I decided I didn't want to go into that field at all. So yeah, this is basically just going to show you how it's okay if you're a little stressed about your major, and these are just some tips and recommendations to like help you find what you're interested in. Since I have so much energy, I have to look, or otherwise like I'll ramble too much. When you come into college, a lot of people like myself are like set on one narrow major and like will only take classes in that, and luckily for me at my school, you can't just do that. You have to take like a wide variety of classes. So I really recommend that if you don't have to do it, because that's how I ended up like choosing my major, is that we have to have like a, what is it, like the writing in the discipline. You had to have that, so I took an English class and I loved it. I loved my professor. I loved everything about it. So I ended up becoming really interested in English, and I wouldn't have been able to like find that field if I didn't have to take that class. So definitely recommend trying out a bunch of different classes, whether it's like in the math department or environmental science or psychology or English, whatever. And another tip is that when you go to college, I mean, I'm pretty sure this happens at all colleges, you get an advisor or like a professor to like talk to and like figure out your thoughts and everything. And so I was assigned an advisor who actually just ended up being my English advisor, but just talk to that person and like tell them kind of like how you're feeling about your classes, and they'll like point you in the right direction of what they might think is good for you or for you to try out. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is like don't be afraid to go to their office hours and just be like, hey, I don't really know what I want to do with my major, and they'll help you. Going along with taking like all the different classes is to keep an open mind, because if you go in with a closed mind to a class, like you're gonna hate it. You just are. And basically, if you told me my senior year of high school or my freshman year of college that I was going to be an English major, I would have told you heck no, because who likes reading? Not me. But now I do. So that's my advice, because you just really don't know. You grow a lot in college and you kind of change as a person, and then your like interests kind of change too. This is another good tip I think to know, is that it's like completely fine to change your major. You have enough time and like credits and stuff to be able to like swap what you want to do. Oh, this is the best tip ever from my dad, because my dad rocks. Anyway, basically, your major isn't your life. Your major doesn't have to be what you're gonna do in life. It really, I mean, what am I supposed to do with an English major? I don't know. It doesn't matter, because I can do whatever I want after college, basically. Just know that your major does not have to be like you're set for life, like that's what job you're gonna get. If you're a psych major, like you have to go into psychology, like that's just not true, because everyone changes their mind. And if you like studying something, I think that you should study it in college, because you're not really gonna get another opportunity to like learn about something like that. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I think you get the point, right? I'm gonna talk a little bit, just a little bit, about what it's like to be an English major, because I feel like, you know, people get like discouraged to be English majors, which is just a shame, honestly, because it's awesome. Writing for me is super fun, but if you're gonna be an English major, you do really have to like reading and writing, because SparkNotes is not gonna work in college. You might have like 1 or 2 books that has SparkNotes, but for the most part, your professors will pick ones that are not on SparkNotes. You cannot find any summaries online, so you do have to actually like reading, and it is a lot of reading if you're an English major, because you'll have like several classes of different novels and stuff. Once you like get into the swing of things and you enjoy it, it's really not that bad. And then for the writing portion, the thing with being an English major from my experience is you'll have like weeks of no work and just reading, and then you'll have like 1 week where all of your papers are due, and that week is torture. It's so stressful, but like once you're done with that week, then you have the long stretch of just reading again. So it's really not that bad. You don't have like a lot of homework. It's more just reading. Another thing you should know about being an English major is you have to accept criticism, because your professors, no matter how good you think you are at writing or your idea is brilliant, they will find some way to criticize it, and it's to make it better, but you just have to be able to accept it. And the last tip that I have for you guys is you have to be comfortable with your ideas and like talking in the class setting, because it's all discussion based, and basically if you don't say anything, it makes it look like you didn't read, and then you don't get participation points. So you have to be comfortable with like putting out your idea of the text or whatever it is, and just being confident in that. And you know, some people might not agree with you sometimes, and that's fine, but other times your professor might be like, wow, I never thought of that before, and then you're all like, pat on the back. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss when I post the next one. And yeah, I will see you guys then. Bye!